Hi, I'm Andrew Conway and welcome to IPA Update. In the latest industry news, including a range of ATO announcements, the ATO has released Taxation Determination TD 2014-9, which sets out the weekly amounts that the Commissioner considers reasonable for food and drink expenses incurred by employees receiving a living away from home allowance fringe benefit for the 2014-15 FBT year. If the total of an employee's food or drink expenses exceeds the amount that the Commissioner considers to be a reasonable benefit, then the substantiation provisions under Section 31G of the FBT-AA will apply. Separate reasonable amounts will apply for locations within Australia and for locations overseas. The Administrative Appeals Tribunal has found that a taxpayer was in serious hardship, but refused to exercise the Commissioner's discretion to release him from those debts that actually arise under the Taxation Administration Act. For more information on this story, here's Michael McKenzie.
Adrian Holson, a pet store owner and father of 3, had requested that the Commissioner release him from his tax liabilities amounting to approximately $103,000 due to having suffered, among other things, a marriage breakdown, associated health problems and an arm injury which made physical work difficult. The tribunal was of the view the taxpayer was in serious hardship. However, it refused to apply the discretion to release the debt. It was of the view the release would not result in the reduction of the taxpayer's hardship. It also noted the taxpayer had prioritised the payment of other debts ahead of the debt he owed to the ATO. Accordingly, the Commissioner's decision was affirmed.
The Tax Practitioners Board, the TPB, has recently provided an overview of the regulations of tax advisors from 1 July 2014. Mr Ian Taylor, the chair of the TPB, said a tax financial advisory service must consist of 5 key elements as follows. It must be a tax agent service, excluding representations to the Tax Commissioner. It's provided by an Australian Financial Services licensee or their representative. It's provided in the course of advice usually given by an AFSL holder or representative that relates to ascertaining or advising about the liabilities, the obligations or entitlements that arise or could arise under a taxation provision, and is reasonably expected to be relied upon by the client for taxation purposes. The Tax Commissioner, Chris Jordan, has announced a voluntary disclosure initiative to encourage all taxpayers with offshore assets to declare their interests. For more, here once again is Michael McKenzie.
In a recent speech, the Tax Commissioner Chris Jordan urged all taxpayers with offshore assets to declare their interests ahead of a global crackdown on international tax havens, and that for these purposes he was announcing a voluntary disclosure initiative. Project Do It, Disclose Offshore Income Today, provides a last chance opportunity for those who haven't declared their overseas assets and income to come back into the system before the 19th of December 2014 to avoid steep penalties and the risk of criminal prosecution for tax avoidance. In doing so, he emphasised that the concept of the tax haven is dying and that it will be just a matter of time before such tax cheats were caught.
For more information on Project Do It, including the Disclosure Statements 2014 form, please visit the ATO website or contact a member of the ATO's Project Do It team on the number on your screen now, or by email at projectdoit@ato.gov.au. In IPA news, we have a number of events coming up, including the Western Australia Regional Congress on the 1st and 2nd of May in Busselton, followed by the Tasmanian Congress on the 22nd to the 25th of May, and then it's the big one, the IPA National Congress. The National Congress will be held on the 27th to the 29th of November this year at the Crown Plaza in the beautiful and tranquil Hunter Valley. Enjoy 5-star accommodation and catering throughout the Congress, as well as entertaining social functions, including an on-site night market, bringing the best of the Hunter Valley produce and range of services direct to you on site. With a fully integrated partner program with optional excursions starting from as little as $40 once you're on site, you'll have the very best professional development at your fingertips throughout the Congress via a superior professional development program as well as great speakers and interactions. They'll be delivered by top industry experts, business leaders and notable figures, including topical sessions on compliance, public practice issues, commerce and industry developments. For more information or indeed to book and register, please visit publicaccountants.org.au/National Congress 2014. And the federal budget is only a couple of weeks away, and as usual the IPA will provide you with all the latest news and information coming from this very important night, including both pre- and post-budget coverage, as well as the IPA's response direct from Canberra on budget night. To ensure you are kept up to date with all the information and the budget events, please subscribe to the IPA's YouTube channel. And that's all for this month. Remember to stay in touch with the IPA throughout our website at publicaccountants.org.au or our digital hub at pubact.org.au, on Facebook, LinkedIn and Twitter at IPA Accountants. Also, don't forget to log on to the new ilovesmallbiz.com website to learn about all of the small business activities around Australia. I'm Andrew Conway, and we'll see you next month.